Okay, so the student gets the equation into this form and then all of a sudden adds something to both sides. What value of c is going to make a perfect square trinomial? The value of c is 9. So I just state that. Now explain how the value of c is determined. Well, you divide the b value, which in this case is 6, by 2, and then square it. So that's a pretty straightforward question. You just got to know what you're doing. Okay, that's that. And then 35, I'm going to show a mistake. It's sort of an answer. This is how a lot of students would lose a point on this question. So what I'm showing you here is not complete. Let f of x equal negative 2x squared and g of x equal 2x minus 4 on the set of axes below. Draw the graph. So there's a number of things that are incomplete here. One, I've drawn the graph correctly here of g of x. Let me label that. Equals 2x minus 4. And I've drawn the graph. Oops, that was f of x. Sorry. F of x is equal to negative 2x squared. And up here we've got g of x equals 2x minus 4. Now, I've drawn the graphs correctly. Now let's come down here. Using this graph, determine and state all values of x for which f of x is equal to g of x. So even though I've drawn the graphs correctly here, they're sort of not complete in order to answer the next question completely. So what I see here, I don't know why. A lot of students just leave the graph as is, which isn't incorrect because they've got an arrow here, but then they'll just say that there's only one simultaneous solution. There's only one place where the graphs intersect, and that's here, 1, negative 2. So they'll say correctly that the x value of 1 yields a simultaneous solution where the outputs are the same for both functions. But there's clearly another one, and that's if this line is continued, and that's why a lot of people miss this one. You got to continue this line. If you do that, you're going to realize that there is a second solution, and that is right here. And that's where x is negative 2. So negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 2, comma 8. So you need a second x value, which is x is equal to negative 2. So to receive full credit here, you need both graphs drawn correctly. You need them both labeled. You need to sort of identify the points where the f of x and the g of x are the same. And you need to state that the x values where that occurs is x equals 1 and x equals negative 2. So don't forget to draw the graphs completely.